and welcome back to Persona 5 Not Royal with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, yeah, the Shido boss fight, namely against his margin form. Where in Royal, what would happen here is that, of course, Joker would go mano a mano with Shido. In the vanilla version, of course, we don't get that. Instead, what Shido will do is power himself up to look like a margin from Dragon Ball, and pretty much, along with this strange red Kaioken-esque looking thing, maybe somewhere between that and Fist of the North Star, and pretty much inflict all sorts of status ailments on you, and probably inflict all sorts of damage on you as well. Which is Tyrant's Glare, for example. He will buff himself up and debuff you, and then get ready for his ultimate attack, Tyrant's Wave, which pretty much can kill you. I mean, look at what happened to Haru there. She just got killed twice by Shido. Seriously. Put that down to the fact, again, that I didn't explore mementos. We'll get to that in the next episode, of course. Here's how we'll cover the memento steps. All these parts of the memento steps. It's a really long dungeon, even in Royal. But yeah, because of that, it took me far too long. And yes, look at Joker and Makoto now, both of whom are now inflicted with fear. And with fear, what can happen is that you can easily die to that. I'm surprised I didn't do the thing. And oh boy. You want me to use Makoto who's suffering from fear? No, that's not how it works, game. That's not how it works, seriously. And I am so pissed off at this point with the game. I'm just running out of healing items, seriously. I have 2 Takamedic All Zs left. And, oh yeah, you can also inflict, curse damage on you through Mudun. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Okay. And yeah, I don't think you can run away, though, well, this is a boss fight, of course you can't run away. But it does stop you from attacking those fear, seriously. Which I do not like. And keep in mind, I do not have a Nat here. I have Johanna, yes. So that does not work well for Makoto. Yeah, thank goodness Haru finished him off. Honestly, really underwhelming, but still a worthy opponent, I guess, by comparison to Royal, I guess, with Shido. Yeah, the whole mano-a-mano thing was better, in my opinion. I think the only temple ruler who I think didn't get, who did have a better boss fight in the vanilla version was Okumura, to be honest. Seriously. And the same thing happens with his palace. Basically, he starts to cave in. Another thing I've noticed, some of the character animations do look a bit better in the thing, especially Makoto's angry animation, seriously. Some of the other ones do look better though, so those do look better in Royal, so I don't know. I mean, look at Mona's animations, he's a lot more expressive. But that being said, yeah. The other phases are mostly the same, not much in the way of change at all, seriously. But, yeah, that's basically Shido. He gives up, and then they try and then his assistants try and actually collapse his palace, just like in Royal. And just like in Royal, what does happen is that Ryuji seemingly pretends to sacrifice himself, but not really, etc., etc., and then they all get away, and Shido eventually does have the change of heart. And although having said that, this Day of Judgment does still happen, etc., etc., which I will go over on the next episode. So I will see you then. Goodbye!